So I'd like to take this moment to introduce the next presentation, which is a case study from the Korean eSports Association on the topic of good causes and CSR in eSports. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Garam Han, the business manager of KeSPA, to the stage.
Hello, my name is Garam from Korea eSports Association. I would like to thank IeSF for this conference and inviting KeSPA as the speaker. Let me explain about KeSPA before I talk about the public service we are involved with. Our work is divided, you can see. The Korea eSports Association was founded in 1999 by the Korea Ministry of the Sports, Culture and Tourism to act as the arms of the government in esports. One of our main goals is to change the perception of esports to the public, because esports is such a new market, is still a market which is not familiar to the existing generation. That is why it's still struggling to probably be recognized as a culture. This is why we are working hard to change the perception of esports. The greatest challenge esports faces is the lack of awareness to the public. KeSPA is working hard to help enhance the image and perception of esports. We want to elevate the level of esports and esports player to be recognized as athlete. Through our through our continued effort on January 1st, 2050, eSports was recognized as the sport by the Korea Olympic Committee. We hope to continue effort together with IeSF to be recognized by the IOC in the future. Another important role of KeSPA is to manage the process of becoming an esports athlete through healthy grassroots environment. We established many different programs to help promote the growth of Korean players, such as the Family Esports Festival, Korea Esports Games, which is the selected national amateur representative of Korea, and KeSPA Cup, which is the Korean tournament is for both pro and amateur players. Through our system, we are able to generate the top esports talent in the world. Including the two missions before, our most important role is work alongside the government and game developer and broadcast company to create the strong and healthy esports ecosystem. KeSPA values utilizing esports not only as a sport, but also utilizing it as the way to give back to the community. Sorry, this was, I believe, the introduction about the association. And please allow to be introduction about public service. We are doing connect with society. Let me ask a question to you. What do you think? What is the most important value of sport? There are lots of values that are important to sports. However, I would like to talk about the values of fairness today. In the past, KeSPA didn't consider fairness as something that was important to the games. However, in 2010, after a Raj scandal, we could feel out our skin. That is indeed a very important point. The scandal that I'm talking about that occurred in 2010 was a massive match fixing scandal that shook the foundation of Korean esports. The match fixing scandal 2010 was like this. First, the mafia sent the money to match fixing broker. Even past professional esports player took the part in the scandal. And the broker made a relationship with a famous professional esports player through the bribing. The famous professional esports player introduced the broker to other professional esports player. The broker paid the other professional esports player money to fix matches. Finally, the broker gave information to the mafia, and the mafia would use the information to make bad and black money. The famous professional esports player would then lose 13 games that the mafia would bet on. This scandal was uncovered because the police were able to arrest the broker, who then gave up this information for a minor sentence. Now the people involved in this scandal is banned from the all esports competitions and even streaming platform. To prevent a future situation, KeSPA has established a program to help create fair and clean esports competitions. The name of the new program is Clean Esports Campaign. From 2010, we created a Clean Esports Campaign program. In 2040, we were able to expand the program by creating MOU with follow these organizations. First is prosecutor and government and internet platform. Our new Clean Esports Campaign system look like this. Fan and player will contact KeSPA about the match fixing. KeSPA also notified by legal gambling site if abnormal betting patterns is found. And KeSPA will make an internal investigation of the games to see if there is any suspicious activity. If our integrated team believes there is suspicious activity, KeSPA will go to the player team house and confiscate the player computer. KeSPA will also bring the players in for questioning as well as look through the player mobile to see who they have been communicating with. And the KeSPA will then send the computer to recovery specialist who will be able to find the deleted file on the computer. KeSPA will then send all evidence to prosecutor's office who will then take charge of investigation. If the prosecutor finds enough evidence, they will take the suspected player to court to press charge. And lastly, the final decision is made by the court. Not only do we have a processor charge match fixing, but we have created educational program for our players to help prevent match fixing. First is ethics education. Second is anti-match fixing program. Third is sportsmanship education. KeSPA is also developing variety of education program to prevent further illegality in esports in Korea. Let me explain also the public service, which is KeSPA's doing. KeSPA gets a lot of questions from partners, school, and students about what professional esports player is and what they do. In Korea, many youth are interested about becoming an esports player. In the past, we were not able to give an exact answer of what they do. But now, we are starting a new program. Please experience it yourself today. It's the experiencing the careers of professional esports player through the VR technology. This program is show elementary to high school students to experience the daily routine as the professional esports player. Before going into more detail about the program, let me show you a sample of the type of videos we will be making. The VOD was developed for VR. It will look a little weird on the screen. There are two different types of the VR videos. One will focus on the life on the top professional esports player, while the other type of the video will focus on the life who are candidated who want to become a professional esports player. Student will be see two dimensions of esports player lives. Student will then discuss together on both aspects and continue with the next program. Please come to me after the presentation if you want more detail.
저희는 준비했던 대로 연습한 대로만 한다면 좋은 결과 있을 거라고 믿어 의심치 않거든. 동준이는 내일 페이커랑 자신 있지?
네, 완전 자신 있습니다.
긴장하지는 말고 잘 한번 해봅시다. 파이팅 한번 할까? 우리 국어 있잖아. 우리. 네. 먼저. 자. 알겠습니다. 기선! 자!
오늘 중요한 경기니까 실수하지 말고 잘하자.
네.
파이팅 한번 하자. 기성!
자!
네, 오늘 승리 진심으로 축하드립니다. 지금 승리 소감 어떠신가요?
준비한 대로 이행 같아서 정말 좋고요. 네, 정말 좋아요.
오늘 진짜 멋있었어요. 감사합니다. 오늘 저 탑에서 좀 잘하지 않았어요? 괜찮았더라고요. 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 한가랑이요. 가람. 네.
Okay, last was me. We are partnering with this Seoul City Ministry of Education and Korea Motor Development Lab and Korea Telecommunications Company. This July, we signed the MOU with all three parties to starting moving forward on this project. The program will look like this. Professional esports player from KT will participate in VR videos and have agreed to go to the school to help present the educational material and answer any questions students may have. And Sports Lab and KeSPA will develop the program. This program will not only educate the student on the professional esports player path, but also introduce student the variety of jobs related to the esports field. Third, the Seoul City Ministry of Education will reach out to all public schools to extend the education to all who are interested. And KeSPA will be charged of the operation. Through this program, we have changed the education about 28,000 students. In the future, we will expand this program to cover all Korean public schools. KeSPA also has created many other campaigns to better the image of the esports. First, we created the Manner Makes tier program to help fight with negative online behavior. And we hand out the KeSPA branded trash bags at large event for the people to collect their own trash. Finally, we hold the event for handicapped player to make sure everyone has an opportunity to compete as well as open event, to allow the handicapped players to tour to meet the pro team facilities. Thank you for listening today and the information we have prepared. And we would like to continue increasing our public service program in the future alongside the IeSF to create the community for all players. We hope that after hearing the presentation that you will be inspired to create your own public service program in your area as well. If you are interested in working with us on any public service program, please contact KeSPA or IeSF anytime. Thank you.